A nurse by profession, married for 25 years with no children, but at the age of 50 had twins. A journey of profound patience, pain, rededication of love, and a testament of God's faithfulness. Welcome to the show, Folake Olarenwaju.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you.
You got married in 1987.
87, yes.
Like everybody else, when you get married, your expectation is after
marriage, get children, get pregnant,
begin to start a family.
Exactly.
But yours took a bit longer.
It does.
Than we probably would have anticipated.
Exactly.
What was that journey like for you?
Yes, like every other lady, you married and your family send you well.
Yes.
Very well off
Yes.
from home. They said, now you're going to go to your husband's house.
Yes.
You will be productive. They've showered you with all kind of blessings.
Yeah.
And when you come into the marriage, that's what you carried in and you're expectant.
Especially around that time, there's so much emphasis.
On you must have babies.
Not like today now, so we say, okay, we're waiting 1-2 years, my career, some people wait up to 5 years.
Then it's like you go in and the next thing is babies. Yes.
Everybody starts to look at your tummy, like obviously.
Well, is she got it? Is she pregnant?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was our expectation, but we just on daily basis found out that it's not coming true. There are few times that probably for one reason or the other, we are not sure. You just miss your message for about 2 days. You think, oh yes, wow.
Yes,
we're there. Then you find out later, few days again, that you're having your period, menstruation again.
So it's like
a real roller coaster life.
A real roller coaster.
Kind of. Then it's after a little while, it get done that, oh wow, it hasn't happened. And then to really come to terms with it, because as a Christian, I was like, no, it can't be. No, that cannot be my portion. You know, everything that we're taught in the house of God is that no, reject everything that is not good.
Yes.
So
and you've had that relationship from the beginning. Because
from the beginning, I got married as a Christian.
Right.
I was at SU, although born in a Muslim home. But I gave my life to Christ Jesus as soon as I entered into the university.
Okay.
And so I
those
got married late.
Yes. One of the things I remember you saying clearly to me is about the shame.
Yeah.
You know, and you used the term that when I just remember, you said a pregnant woman is like, is it salt water? Because you're just constantly, you're constantly crying.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Because, that's desire.
Yeah, well, what I said was that if you're looking for a salty water, for anything, even to heal your wound. I'm putting nothing now to heal your wound. Don't bother to buy saline water. Just go to a woman that is looking for the fruit of the womb.
True.
We cry all the time. We cry whether alone, whether in the bus, whether in the house, all alone. Anywhere we are.
And it's a lonely period.
It's a lonely, very lonely.
It is a
very
lonely
You
period.
walk alone because the people that are around you, they will say, yes, we are praying for her, but expect that prayer to just, like that happens. After a little while that they find out that it's not coming forth, you just find people drawing away, especially when you are turning to your 10th year of waiting.
Yes.
In fact, by the time I was 15 years, I had no more friends.
Wow.
All are gone. It's not that they don't like me, it's not that but they are sharing out of the pain that, oh God, we have prayed, we have done everything, but it's not coming to pass. You just find that people are just pulling away. Then that is when you now know your real friend.
Sets in, isn't
That's
it?
when you now know the real friend.
They will stand by you.
No, they are praying in their houses. They are still doing it, but they can't just stand it anymore.
I think at times, to be fair, some people don't know how to deal with it.
They don't know. Even myself, I just found out God helping on daily basis.
Yes, because they're like, they don't even, some people don't even know how to express themselves, because I did have a bit of a waiting period myself. Some people don't know how to express themselves. I actually have a friend, she had a first child, but then didn't have a second, because she was waiting for me to have a child, to hold back. But some people, you just realize that they don't really know how to express. It's like they want to share
your concern. They want to share out of your pain. They are sharing it actually.
Yes.
But how to handle it?
How to handle it, they weren't sure. At 15 years of marriage, you did say that something happened with you and your husband. Yeah. You then went and you rededicated.
Yeah.
Please share about that. I found
every
that very
time the fear there are lots of fears in people that are waiting to have children. Or people call us barren. We are not barren. No. We are mothers of joyful children. My husband I look down on myself and say, oh, I can't. It's not coming. I'm trying my best. This is where Abraham come to his dead end as well, where flesh cannot carry you anymore. And my husband will say all the time, you look beautiful. She tells me all the time, you are just, I said, beautiful? What is beauty without having fruit of the womb? It's like you are beautiful. So many, many times, our marriage is not only 3 times. There are lots of it that we did separately on our own, dedicating again and again and again. And
but the one you did at 15 years,
at 15
you
years,
had a party.
We had a party. We just throw it. He just said, I'm going to get you married again. And watch out, you might be coming another one. Oh, really? Because he has been saying it. He said, we are getting married again. Seriously, he said, we are getting married again. And he meant that when he said it.
And what I liked about what you said, was that you were reaffirming your love, that whether children or no children.
Or no children. It doesn't matter.
Together.
We are in it together. It's my husband that he used to say that, and I thought, men, you know. But I'm so blessed with a man. And in fact, all his friends have seen many people saying, look, I have one outside and bring that one home. They have not only said it, they have practically tried to carry it out. Wow. But my husband will say no. He will say no. He will say no. He will say no, no, no. And that is no was a real big no.
You need to meet him. Maybe come and
you will meet him. He will say no. One day I said, okay, even myself, it's not only the friends and family saying that. Even myself, one day I called him. I said, you are too good for somebody like me. Go ahead. Because I believe that when you do it, you have released me as well. A woman that hasn't got a child is like somebody in a cage. In a cage. I said, if you do it, you have released me.
From that cage.
You have released me from that bondage. And he said, no, that means that if I release you, you are still there, but I'm out of the cage.
It sounds like a familiar story, isn't it? Like what happened with Abraham and Sarah, and then she brought a guy, you know. Again, and it's easy if you haven't experienced it for you to say, Sarah, what she did wasn't good, you know, things like that. It is when you are
need to be in that before you can judge anyone.
Exactly.
Many times people say, Adam and Eve, where is Adam? When Eve went, you know, rampant.
It's easier said,
but believe you me, when you are playing the ball yourself, you will not be able to say, oh, now throw it into that court. Because it's a game. It's a war. It's a terrible warfare.
You're also about 10, I think you had been in this country for about 10 years.
I'm more than 10 years.
No, when you had been in this country for about 10 years and you didn't have a GP.
I have, yeah.
Yes. What was the story behind that?
That is not, we need to speak to people that are looking for the fruit of the womb, that are out there. Please, there will be lots of teaching around you. There will be, because the church I attended then, they were more like faith church. You can do all things. Yes, we can do all things through Christ Jesus. But you need to be very wise. To be very wise. There are lots of things that has been out there for us to make use of.
Yes.
The knowledge given is of God.
Yes.
Most of the hospitals that are out there, they are built and started or researched and based by the missionaries in those days.
Is true.
They are here to help us.
That's true.
They are here to look at why you have not had it.
The wisdom, the technology, is God that
Please do make use of it. I was in a church 10 years solid. Because of the teaching, not my pastor did not say don't go, but they were the preaching, the old preaching is that if you go out of you know, looking for fruit of the womb in the hospital, you are sort of like not a faith, faith in quotes kind of person. And literally, there was a Sona leader that came in those days visiting us for the first time. We never had anybody visiting, but once, and I said, oh, the thought was coming hospital. And I said, no, they'll be looking at your body. That's not it. You won't be able to keep your holiness. So, and that pulled us back again. My husband still remembers till today, that very day. So please make use of hospitals, make use of wherever.
Whatever God has provided.
Was provided, but please be careful of tribal, herbalists and all that.
That's different.
Please,
that's so different.
Make use of hospital.
You did mention on your husband, and I remember, in terms of what we were saying, in terms of what some people do, I remember there was an example that you gave to me that when he went for a naming ceremony.
Yes.
What happened at that naming ceremony?
We used to, personally, I love children so much. I don't know why people that love children, they're the one that end up with mess.
With
I
delay.
really used to love children, and so whenever there is naming ceremony, we are there. We will I will even cook. I will supply them with either drink or whatever. I will do my best. And one day, my husband just happened to be the only one that went that day. And they were seated. It's a Muslim one this time.
Yes,
it's a Muslim naming ceremony this time. As he sat among many people, and one of the friends just stood up, took some money, the traditional way of the Islamic people, took money to give to the imam or whoever is doing the prayers, officiating that day. And he said, he stood up. Everybody were down looking. He said, please pray for this man. He has not been able to have. We don't know whether it's his palm.
Exactly. Can you imagine?
He's a
that's part of the
hardcore. This is part of the reproaches that people go to. So I'm begging people out there, if you're watching us, don't reproach us any longer. We are not deceased people. We are not the people that are leprosy. We are just simply people that are waiting for the glory of the Lord God Almighty to manifest in them and through them and for them. So please bear with us. We are coming along the way. We will get.
It amazes me that although you've had your children now, because it's something you're so passionate about, you're still saying us. Although you've actually had your children. Well, if we're going to take a break now, and we're going to come back and just explore some of your stories. And, obviously the amazing part of how God came through and a few of the other challenges.